don't really give a shit about
Okay,
like.
Cole, this is very important. Through
Is there
this
gonna be a hole here?
through this door there is a
A
ledge.
ledge?
It will lead down into a dark hole. In that dark hole there will be 5 xenomorphs that appear out of nowhere, and if you get attacked by those xenomorphs, you will die.
Your hair pink. It's Drake and Josh for all y'all out there.
They are right there. Do not get hit by them in the dark. Okay, they're all dead.
You made that sound a lot more tense than
If
it
you get
was.
attacked by one of these xenomorphs, you will know what I'm talking about. It's a bad time. There's a warhammer down here, which I need.
Oh, it's all about you.
It is, because I'm the one who controls the doors.
Well, maybe if you had this Warhammer, I wouldn't have to carry you so much.
They're not very. They don't have a lot of health, but they hit really hard if you let them hit you. It's a bad time. Here's the next
Maybe they're
sanctuary.
just looking for a friend, yeah?
They're looking for food.
Who are we to tell them now? The name's Fraud. Tax fraud. Thanks for watching.
But that's just a theory. A fraud theory.
Can we do a video that's just like straight up a short essay on tax fraud and it ends with, but that's just a theory?
A fraud
Or
theory.
like a theoretical tax scam.
So like we're just like every single time that we start a new clip, it's like so theoretically.
We do the thing that Trump does when he talks, where like when he says something that he knows is dumb or like shitty, he never says that he says it. He's like other people have said, or many. We just do that. Like theoretically, I've heard that if you do this on your taxes, just
Theoretically, I've heard that
push
if
the
you
blame off on everybody else instead of yourself.
theoretically I've heard that if you claim more dependents on your paycheck, you get more in your paycheck. But that's just a theory. A fraud theory. Thanks for watching.
Look, if the homies aren't willing to pretend to be your child when the IRS audits you, are they even really your friends?
Okay, so here's our deal. The next boss, we can either go up and fight the false jester, or we can go down and fight the. I think it's the Cyclops. I think they call it the Kraken, though.
I guess I don't really remember enough on either.
We can just fight the false jester.
Man, someone should have warned me about the damage these things do.
Yeah, right. You're almost dead, by the way. Someone should really tell you about how, like, when you get grabbed by those guys, they deal a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't know.
no one really needs to on account of just how good I am at this game. But like,
But, like, for my
you know,
sake, probably.
the thought would be someone should tell you, yeah.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Just so that I know. So that, like,
Yeah.
because if I,
It's for everybody who's watching who doesn't know. It
yeah,
might benefit them.
because like I didn't know, and I just got jumped by one of them, and
Yeah,
it was a
it's
bad
like
time, you know.
I need to understand, not everybody is as great at this game as me.
Is this a stone alchemist?
I love that you have the drops memory.
No, it's a stone leader.
You ever considered speedrunning this game?
No. You see, the way that I play games, like this game and Terraria, is I play as a collector. I want to know the most things about the most things. I'm pretty sure the Jester's through here, by the way. Which I
I
don't
feel
think
like
we
it's
actually had to
similar
fight
in
him.
that.
I'm pretty sure there's a way to get completely around him without ever fighting him. Because on my first playthrough, I'd never encountered him ever.
I feel like we enjoy games in pretty similar ways. When I like a game, I like to really get into it and I replay it a lot. And
I think it's a holdover from like living in a household where I wasn't given like an allowance to buy games very often. So getting a game was like, oh, I have a game. I need to play it to death.
it's like I worked at the pool to get the money and then I went to Walmart or I mean, I wasn't 16 yet, so I had somebody drive me to Walmart
It's one of the
because
reasons.
Walmart had games for usually like even on release. I don't know if they still do it, but Walmart would have games on release for like $10 cheaper somehow.
I think there's a door over
I
here.
think just to encourage you to buy it at Walmart, I guess. But
Oh. Guess we have to go fight the Jester.
that was kind of in like a today. I guess we have to go fight the Jester.
Alright, guys, so today
Like
we're
the intro
fighting the
joke.
Jester. I feel like having two people fight makes the boss really easy because the boss doesn't know which way it should be facing.
Yeah, the ones that have like big AoE effects or like summon helpers is one thing, but like this guy that's just melee, it's like, yeah, he's just kind of he goes for one of us, that person just rolls out of the way, and then, sir, I'm trying to drink a potion so I can kill you effectively. It's very rude of you to swing your sword at me while I do so.
Sir, sir, sir,
Look, look,
sir.
I'm just trying to murder you, sir. Sir, I'm gonna need you to call, sir.
It's not Black Friday yet. It might be by the time this video comes out, but it's not yet. Ow!
No, fucking Black Friday starts like, it was like, midnight on the Friday, and then it was like noon on Thanksgiving. So, right when you're done being thankful with your family for what you have, you can go beat up a
An old
middle-aged
lady
suburban mom for $20 off on a fucking TV.
on a
That
microwave.
that shit always pissed me off. But yeah, now it's like the whole fucking month of November, they're like Black Friday. And I'm like, it doesn't mean anything anymore. Just call it a fucking sale. Like,
It's November Friday. Man,
we've been subtly marking shit up over the last month so we could quote unquote discount it and you dipshits will buy it Friday.
it's all the same price Friday.
Get fucked.
Alright, our first brand is out here.
A brand deal
Yep. Raid
with
Shadow
Pepper
Legends.
Farms. I think it was on one of Ant's live streams that like the entire fucking time I just kept going like Raid Shadow Legends and be like, act now, just dead serious. I'm like, act now, get the special Ant character with code blah blah blah.
Look at this. A sword for sale. Cooperate, you shall not fail. Leather, mail, shield, and a sword. From where I come, from in is out. Down is up, and up is down. Plate, cup, bowl, and a broken widow's soul.
Speaking of Ant,
Would you like this rich perspective?
this looks
Trust me,
like
lord.
Ant.
It's quite authentic. Elbow, jaw, knee, and a grave beneath the sea.
So is
Yes.
he always wearing this hat, or is it because it's near Christmas
He's
that he
always
looks like
wearing
an
this
elf?
hat. He always looked
Do I
like
need to
this.
also talk to him?
No. I think you can come over here and press B.
I
Ah,
can get the. What the fuck? Oh, I was stuck on the roof, I think.
there it is.
I can also get the firestorm thing.
Yes. The Dan Harmon mace.
The tan harm.
I need an amber idol. I can't make the Dan Harmon mace yet.
Is he's like Danny Phantom and all that, right?
No,
Or no, yeah, yeah.
that's
Who's Dan
Butch
Harmon?
Hartman.
Yes, yes.
Dan Harmon is he made Community. He was like a director, producer on Community. Um, I think he had
Do
something
I,
to do with Rick and Morty. You can make it into the Saltwood branch, but we need
do I
amber
need an
idols.
idol?
We can go fight this boss down here and see if that gives us
Can
an
I not
amber
just
idol.
buy a fucking wand?
What?
Can I not just buy wands?
He gives you the only way to get the better stuff in the game is to use the alchemist and transmutate your stuff into other stuff.
Alright. We'll kill this boss and then I'll go buy my shit.
There's xenomorphs down here at the bottom, so be careful.
I'm not swinging.
Because you were getting hit by Xenomorphs. See?
Oh, I was fucking heavy attacking. That's okay.
Technically, the next boss is the dragon. Because the next area is the Castle of Storms.
Are we making pretty quick progress in this game?
Yeah. But it's also because we're not really exploring areas that we don't need to explore, because I kind of know the beginning part of this game like the back of my hand.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've already seen. Are we not gonna go fight the thing?
I don't think we need to fight the Kraken. The Xenomorph. I don't know what they're
Yeah,
actually called.
I mean they look like xenomorphs. Okay, yeah. X just I don't know. Y feels like a more natural, like normal attack button.
X gonna give it to you?
Block waiting for you to get it on your own. X gonna deliver to you. What? Or knock knock open up the door if it's real with the nonstop pop pop a stay in the steel. Why do I know that song?
I'm surprised this is working as well as it is, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot completely that this was streamed. I forgot what I was saying.
I don't know. Something about X and how he's gonna give it to you.
What is he giving to me?
Well, it's something that you can't get on your own.
True. At least he'll deliver. I wonder if it's like, 2-day shipping or something.
I don't know. Alright, now we can go back. Not that way, this way.
Well, it's something I could theoretically get on my own. He's just very against waiting for me to do so.
I thought the line is, you can't get it on your own.
Probably. It's like there's something that's like fuck waiting for you to something. I think it might be fuck waiting for you to get on your own, but like I don't know.
Oh
I
wait, it
haven't
might be fucking waiting for you to get it on your own.
I'm not gonna pretend to know the song. Let's Google it. X gon' give it to you.
I don't think that's what it's called.
Yes, it is. Apparently,
What?
this rap shit is mine, motherfucker. It's not a fucking game. Fuck what you heard. It's what you hear. And I remember most of this. Yeah, X gon' give it to you.
What?
Watch. Fuck. Fuck waiting for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. What a nice service, you know? Knock knock, open up the door. It's real with the nonstop. Yeah, so okay.
Knock, knock, open up the door. It's real.
Okay, yeah, so I do know about it. Okay, yeah. Yep, okay, and I stopped at the right time. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure an N-word's coming. So we're just gonna cut the verse there. Yep.
Have you ever watched one of those? I don't even remember what the service is actually called, but it's like that service that just like lists lyrics. And they have like artists come in and they read their own lyrics and then they like explain the meaning behind it.
Oh, genius.
Yeah, and they like
Because it's funny for the same way that reading Google reviews is funny sometimes, because like anyone can make an account and put like an explanation for a lyric, and sometimes it's a kid just like very obviously getting something very wrong, and it's really funny.
well, Genius makes videos where they have like the actual artists come in and like just read the lyrics for their song and like they don't sing it, they just read it.
Yes, I have seen that. It's very uncomfortable.
And can you imagine like X just like in the booth, he's like, X going to give it to you.
Um, yeah, so
So in this
in this
context,
line,
in this context, it um would
it's
be
probably like death.
it's either
Oh,
depending on how you phrase it, it's either a bullet to your skull or sexual activity.
yeah, so, love to the wild, wild honeys. Um, By that line, I mean,
By that line, I'm really into like bees, but
yeah, I'm
I don't like
I'm
beekeepers.
what's the fancy word for beekeeping?
It, it's not aviator. It's one of those like AV words.
Yeah. It's about getting down for what you stand for, yo. For real. Uh.
You see, there's some irony there because you have to get down for what you stand for.
Oh, I that's deep. That's deep right there. An apiarist.
Because the bee house thing is called an apiary.
Bee house
In the
in the
middle
middle
of
of
a
our
field.
house. I
All
like the
right,
Game Grumps our house thing.
the xenomorphs. I'm not gonna deal with that. We're going back to the sanctuary. Okay, here's the deal. I think we can get to the Kraken if we get to the bottom of the stairs there really fast and then roll past all the xenomorphs that appeared.
Yeah, so on this line, I wanted to tell people about my wet ass pussy.
So, so
My wet ass pussy.
get a bucket.
It's really hard to say that line with this.
You have to get a bucket.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
whoa.
crazy. It's awesome, but
Does
it
that not
uses
hurt
your
me?
no, it doesn't hurt either of us. It uses your stamina really heavily though.
Oh, that's a permanent drop every time.
Yeah, man, I feel like I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons
Smokey the Bear is gonna be very upset at me.
because you're starting wildfires. Did you know, Cole, that only you can prevent them?
I did,
It's a big
but
responsibility.
instead I choose to be the one to start them.
It's a big responsibility, you know?
I did, in fact, start the fire. Mondays, am I right? Oh, no. We're gonna get Chris Pratt saying that, aren't we?
Yeah.
Uh,
Do you think
sorry, I have no interest in seeing it anyway, but still.
do you think Odie will die?